Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 20 of Direwolf20's Forgecraft2 series.
I have a question for you, Dyer.
I have a question for you.
I'll go first. Can you edit that timer right now?
I cannot.
The timer's on the top, by the way.
Oh, in that case, yes I can.
Now edit the value.
Oh, like make it something different like that? No.
Okay.
What'd you do?
Now can you?
No.
I'm questioning this. Martin!
I blame Amadorns.
You can now! Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Okay. So,
Do you know what I want the timer to be at? Is that what you would like to know?
I would. would.
Okay, I will tell you in a moment here. So the Nether Star generator generates 96 million RF at 40,000 RF a tick. If I let this run once, I can tell you what it should run at.
Okay.
All right, so stand back.
Do
You
that.
ready?
Yeah. I'm good.
All right, so here we are. Nether Star generator test. Take one. 1 million RF per tick is allowed in per side. Did we want them on the sides or on the top here, Soren? Like,
Right now, it doesn't matter. They'll all feed into the same place in the end.
Well, I know they do, but I'm saying, like, how do you want to, in the end? Like, are we going to... We have way more cryo-stabilized flux ducts than we need. Anyway, here goes. Ready?
Oh, go.
Stand back. Here goes.
Ow! Oh, wow, that reaches far. Okay. Ow.
Does it?
Ow.
Should be about 10 blocks.
Yeah, I think that reached the floor. Oh, ow, ow, I'm withered.
Did it reach the floor?
Looks like it. That's still fine though.
So it was about 2 seconds. So I would say we make the timer 3 seconds.
3 seconds? Okay, so
Maybe
an
even
entire
4.
minute's a bad
Like
idea.
4 seconds for the timer. And that'll just give us plenty of time for this thing to understand.
Okay, that looks like it. And then we just
That
put
is
the
so
NOT
cool.
gate.
So that was 96 million RF in like 2 seconds.
So pretty good, but not as
Right.
best as we could do.
Well, can you stand up on the floor up here and see if you get affected by the withering effect?
I was up there when you did it.
Did you? Do you
Yeah,
want
I
to
was-
stand like 1 block taller, like put a block on the ground and then I'll put another star in?
Sure.
All right, yeah, like you stand on that, and we'll see if we need to make this floor like 1 block taller. Which
Okay.
it will have to be 1 block taller because your design, like the vibrant capacitor banks, are hitting the same.
Well, don't worry
level
about
as the
that
glass.
right now.
Okay, so you ready?
We'll see if this works. Yeah.
In fact, like I would make it like just a perfect straight up, right? So do it like stand on that block,
Okay.
right? That's the same Y level as this one, right?
Before you turn that on, let me get something out of the AE system and then...
Okay. Do we have something that protects against wither on us?
Not exactly, but I have notch apples.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I'll take one.
Go.
Amadorns might know why the timer didn't work.
Good. It does it on every multi-part.
All right, you ready,
Yeah.
Soren?
Yep.
Tell me if you get hurt now.
Ow! Okay, yeah, wow, that's a large range.
Okay. So that's not cool.
Let's see.
Do
Let
you
me turn
wanna-
into Wither Skeleton and I'll get a better read on that.
Well,
It still does void damage in the background.
I know, but you're not taking, like, you're fine. Just stop crying
No,
about
I
it.
can't see where it stops, realistically.
Well, no, like, stand here. on
I
the
did.
block.
Oh,
It's only a
I
2
see
second
what you're
delay,
doing.
so, like,
I see what you're doing.
it's not like it's on for very long. You ready?
Yep.
Are you okay now?
Yeah, I didn't get any void damage, so
Okay.
looks like that would be it.
It's such a short duration, I wouldn't do it as a wither skeleton skull.
Okay.
Toss me another apple. Or a couple, actually. Where'd you go? You went invisible.
I might have flown away.
What happened?
Yeah, you said give me more, and I looked at my hand when it was empty. I was like, I think I ate them all.
Yeah, from my side of the screen, you just vanished into thin air.
That's probably for the best. Give me more.
All right, one more time, not as another skull, skeleton like stand there, right? You standing up there?
Yep.
Okay, here goes.
Nope. Okay, so it's good.
Okay, cool.
It's a little high.
Well, I mean, we
What
can
was-
lower it into the floor a couple blocks if you want.
What is the thinking horizontal range? If we can lower it into the floor, that would be probably better.
That's one thing we're going to wind up wanting to do,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'll move the piping.
Okay.
We'll use yours for now.
Okay.
And if we decide to like add more, we'll just add more conduits.
Well, I mean, I think it'll be good as is.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will take the nether star generator. Where are we going to move this? 3 more blocks down? Is that what it was?
Yeah. I guess we should have done that at the start.
Probably. How did Tennis suffocate in a wall?
Well, you know.
I mean,
Walls
aside from
look
he's being
invitable.
kind of...
I mean, it looks breathable, right?
That was not supposed to happen.
Well, I'm sure it wasn't. Alright, I'm going to test this again, Soren. And I want you to stand...
On the floor level.
Well, it'll basically be, yeah, like there, right?
Yeah. Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
And here it goes. Nether star going in.
Yes. Okay. Perfect for me. Damage for you.
Well, yeah, but I
Yeah.
ate one of those golden apples. So I noticed the golden apples you can eat, like,
Yeah.
even though you're full.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
It's
I don't know
like-
much about programming, but, like,
That's easy to do.
couldn't some foods, like, extend that type of food and then...
Oh no, I mean you can set it so you can always eat a food with just
Okay.
one call. That's easy to do.
Nice. Because there's a lot of mods where, like, the food would be great to be able to eat even though you're
Just
already
console.
full.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's one of those things that if you do it though, it also counts for the saturation. So some foods they might not want to do that for.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm going to... I don't know if we want to move the whole floor down or, like, what do you want to do, Soren?
We could just probably make a 3x3 around it real quick, just see how that looks.
Okay.
Or whatever needs for your apparatus.
I don't have a lot of apparatus needs.
No. And since we're using the blue power wiring for a moment, we can probably condense that even more down. Can the power monitor hook up to the cryo-stabilized flux duct, or does it have to be an energy conduit?
We can test that. I'm not certain.
Okay.
I am under the impression that it has to be as is.
Did you get my items?
Your items? I didn't even know
Oh.
where you died.
Okay, never mind.
Did you ask us to get your items?
I was just wondering.
Okay. I didn't intend to if I did. Do an item duct or a transfer node to the hopper. We have a transfer node. It's fine.
Oh, those potion effects. Probably going to come back in a minute when my potions wear off. That's what's going to happen right now.
Right. That's the only downside to potion effects. The particle effects are tedious and they move over the entire GUI to the right.
I know. Alright guys, we'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, we are back and my particle effects are gone. Hooray!
Yay.
If you want, Soren, we can maybe do that underneath the power monitor.
Yeah, that'd probably be better.
Right? Wouldn't that be, like, super smart?
Be really nice. I'm just working on compacting this. Like, yay! These are the kind of builds I like doing, just compacting as much as I can.
Yeah, I know. Just remember I want a kill switch that's manual.
Yeah, so we'll probably put that in the block behind it. Okay.
Right? So I'm assuming the power monitor emits a redstone signal at the bottom, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yes, it does.
Have you tested that?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Okay.
oh, on the bottom. Okay, looks like it.
Okay, good. Did it just turn off?
I had to break the timer because you can't reset it. or change the values unless you start with that. Anything that's a multi-part currently, it sets it to the wrong side. All right, yeah, it's off.
Now it should be on.
Yep, cool.
Cool. Okay then. What are you even doing? What'd you set the timer to?
3.
That should work.
If it doesn't,
We'll
I'll
test
break
it.
it in a second.
Okay. So you've got that going there.
So
That timer there.
the NOT
that's
gate's
it,
pointed
okay.
down, so the receive
Right.
signal from the top. It goes to that cable in the back, which is being blocked by that strip, so it can't go into the power
Right.
bar, and then it goes into the timer, which it's receiving a signal from the top, but it's an output, so it doesn't matter.
Right. It doesn't matter. I gotcha. All right, cool. So if I were to turn the signal off, it would be allowed to run, in theory, but it's not running.
In theory. Because it's receiving signal from where? Oh no, it's... Hold on, break that for a second.
Hold on, wait, what?
There we go. Okay. Why is that
So
not...
yeah, your timer should be running now, actually.
Okay, so it may be receiving a signal and the output does affect it.
Yes.
Oh! Ha, that's not purely an output, is it?
What?
My guess is that actually that does matter.
Oh, you think?
Looks like it.
Well, let's do.
Let me see.
Let's do this. Like, stop overcomplicating it. Give me the timer. Timer, please.
I
Just like that.
I got a message from Amador
Yes.
which said, you broke it again. Or you broke it again.
Right, and then this will work, right, Soren?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, where's my manual kill switch come in?
You can just hook it up if you have another cable. Put
Yes.
that. Try putting it here, see if it connects to the timer. If not, then we'll just put it
Alright,
another
wait,
block
stand
on
there.
top.
So then you're saying if I put a lever here, that should manual kill switch it?
Yep.
Let's find out. Okay. Cool. Right, and then lever off, pulsing
Now,
happens.
does that tick out the sides, or is it only that front one? Okay, it does. Cool.
So now I just want to test to see if the nether stars go into the chest on pulse. One pulse, one nether star. One pulse, one nether star. Nice. That works pretty well.
Good.
Then kill switch, no more nether stars. Alright, I can get behind this. Cool.
Yep.
So, what else then? We're good?
Kill Soren?
Possibly. I'm going to see if I can keep condensing that because it's fun.
So, you know what you could do? Probably.
There's many things I could do. What's the one you're thinking?
Well, so you can move this down one level,
That's an option.
and then you could have it all covered up under the floor, and the lever here could be wireless redstone.
It could be.
I'm gonna go make a wireless transmitter and receiver.
Okay. Not that I don't dislike your face. It's more that I was placing a wire and it doesn't quite place on your face.
So what are you making?
We're making a nether star generator and making it so it only puts in one nether star into the thing.
Yeah, that's pretty
Complicatedly.
cool.
Are you
Alright guys, we'll be
making,
back when I'm done crafting here.
Automatic making.
Alright guys, we're back. So Soren, I've got the wireless transmitter temporarily in a position up here. So this thing's pulsing, right?
Yes.
And if I flip the lever on, it should stop pulsing. Cool.
Nice.
Okay. So then we can cover up the floor and we're good, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try something real quick here and then we'll cover it up.
Okay. Will covers go on top of this wireless receiver?
Yeah, actually, the wireless receiver is something that's a little interesting.
Yeah.
If you take a cover, you can actually kind of shrink. You see where the strip is?
Yeah, yeah.
Where those two strips? You can put a cover there, and the block will actually shrink to fit that.
What do you mean the block will shrink?
That edge that's being intercepted by those two cover. Say that was an entire cover there.
Okay.
It
Cool.
would take that side of the wireless receiver and push it down.
Okay.
So you could put all three of the four sides here, and as well as I think on the top possibly. I don't know.
Well, I just want to have a flat floor, basically. And then
Oh yeah, you'll be able to have that.
the interface here will connect to the AE system. That's where all the ender pearls will be, right?
Yep. Never stars, but yes,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
ender pearls are good too.
Yep. So that'll keep filled up in there, and then that's in there. That looks cool. So I'm going to test this real quick if I can. I'm going to set it to 3 seconds. So if I turn the lever off, we should start getting nether stars in the chest. Yay, it's working. I like it, Soren. It's working. Alright, is your redstone logic finalized? Like, are you done with all your futzing?
No, I want to try the what's it called? Insulated cable real quick. See if I can move it closer to it. It
Oh, I hate
works.
everything you do.
You want to go ahead and cover up? You can. I'll just uncover it in a minute.
Alright, we'll come back in a minute, guys. I'm gonna wait for Soren to finish doing whatever he's doing. We'll come back.
Haha.
Alright, Soren, if you are ready, I will replace the chest with a nether star generator.
I think we're ready.
You sure?
Possibly.
Alright. The manual quill switch should be enabled at the moment.
It looks like it. Let's hope it's working.
So, in theory, let's stand up here. You ready to turn it on?
I am up here, yeah.
Okay, so I'll let you do the honors. Go ahead and flip it on.
Let's see if that's broken
Oh
down.
goodness.
It's filling up very quickly.
I can see that.
When we get to 80%, it should stop running. So, that's when it should stop, apparently.
Yep.
Look at that. What is up? That is awesome. So it won't turn on again until it drops below 50%, I believe is what I have it configured for. Yes,
So we
so at
probably should just
50% it will turn on again. So now we just have to keep nether stars in the ME interface and we're good.
Yep. And down here at the same time as the interface, I'm also going to put the, I guess somewhere around here, I'm going to put the power acceptor for AE.
Cool. Dude, that is awesome. That is super duper awesome how fast that fills up. Did you see how fast we filled up a billion RF capacitor?
Pretty much.
That
We can do
is
better.
Cool. Tema, I like how your mods are so OP.
I blame EE.
It is in fairness
Wait,
EE's fault.
what? No. It's clearly the Nether Star Gen because everyone has one at home without.
I'm totally making another star generator like in my single player
Right.
world now.
Right?
Like
The 64K one?
here I thought like 20,000 RF a tick that you get from a big turbine was OP.
No.
No. The 2.5 million RF a tick you get from this one block.
So Tama, does the nerf hammer have a EMC value?
The what?
Did you
No,
turn
no.
the transmitter back on, Soren? The
I
kill
turned
switch?
that lever back on so it could deplete without us getting killed while we're down there.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's going to be a long time before we burn through
Yeah.
300 million RF.
I'd say.
But, okay, cool. I just want to make sure you turned that on. But the power monitor still did its thing, so I'm happy. So
Do
that is
you-
awesome.
Do you want to dig this area out?
Whatever.
I don't know. Talk to Soren. Don't break
What
too many
is-
blocks because there's
Six-
Oh, we
Okay.
just filled it in. Actually,
there's logics down
Ah.
there.
Okay, never mind.
So, like, don't break something because you might trigger another star going into the generator.
and then you'll kill all of us.
Yeah.
Don't kill us all, Tema.
Just kill Dyer. Just
Don't kill Dyer, Tema.
Well, who am I supposed to kill then?
Soren,
Oh goodness, run away!
I don't think that was a hard question.
No.
Soren.
I elect mine, Martin. Ow!
Oh,
Yay.
sorry.
There's a lot of
Tougher than I
damage.
thought.
What kind of weapon do you have? Oh, you got one of your swords.
Yeah.
Did you see what I did in my my mob essence generating room, by the way? Over here, Tema? I did something that I thought was pretty creative.
Could I TP?
It's just right up by the
Oh,
up here.
yes.
Do you see how fast it's running?
Yep.
You know why?
Watering can?
Yeah. I put a watering can under there. And it generates these monsters so fast, it's awesome.
Yep. OP.
I love it.
Where are we?
Totally. Okay, so I think our generator is like done, Soren, except for one minor nuance.
Oh, yeah?
We should probably hook up the capacitor bank to like our base.
Yeah, no, that's what I was working on with the AE.
So remember, Soren, here's something that's cool to keep in mind is that lower tier ducts can connect to higher tier ducts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we could have like cryo stabilized duct running through like dense ME cable, and then like regular AE cable coming off of it would be like the Redstone flux duct.
Yep,
Wouldn't that be a cool idea?
it would be. I'm just gonna tell Tama real quick that I escalate.
Ah,
Just say,
Yeah.
pure revenge, nothing more.
Fair enough.
And it was in your base.
in your face.
In his base, and well, I guess in his face too. Okay. Well,
How did this get backed up and wrong? Alright, I have to fix this. We'll be back in a minute, guys. I'm gonna record. Alright, guys, we're back. What? Oh, P2P device tunnel RF. Okay, so you're gonna pipe the RF through the AE system?
yeah, you were saying something
Okay.
about dense cables and then branch off from that. That's what I thought you were talking about, but
Well, no, I was thinking like have cryo-stabilized
Oh.
flux ducts running around, but we can do
you
it that
were
way too.
Okay. So you were just using dense cable, and you meant okay, got it.
Yeah. But this will work. Do you
Yeah.
know, is there a limit to how much RF can flow through?
Nope.
There isn't a limit?
Same as a tesseract.
Nice. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's just point A to point B.
I like it. So you've got an energy acceptor down here for the AE system to get its energy.
Yeah.
Um,
Trying to
did you
figure
put
out.
another star in the output slot of the interface?
No,
down
not
there?
yet.
So you probably should have done that
I probably should have done that.
before you covered up all Dyer's stuff that he had
Nah.
carefully placed so that we wouldn't break anything. I carefully placed the things so that things
Methodically
wouldn't be a
placed.
problem.
I thought I could place everything and such.
So I'm going to tell this thing to configure it to keep like, I don't know, a dozen in there. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to get a bunch of nether stars. Probably more than we'll ever need.
Oh goodness,
Another net split.
quite a few today.
Seriously. We have a lot of AMC.
We do.
Okay, so we should have many nether stars in the AE system now,
Okay.
which should be keeping the ME interface full. Transfer node
What
full.
Y level is that interface on?
The Y level is 44.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool. So theoretically, I should be able to do an RF output anywhere and it will work, right?
Yes. Well, within reason, as long as it's on the same network. So a subnet won't work. So if you think of our machines that are on a subnet, we'll have to pull out of the P2P first before we try to use it.
How do you craft an RF P2P. I can't.
You make a normal P2P and then you right click it with something that has RF, but right now you can only do it with a conduit, not a flux duct. It
Oh.
kind of makes me sad.
Okay.
So I just have a conduit always on me.
Oh, like one of the. Okay.
Ender IO.
So you didn't teach our A system how to make P2Ps?
At the time, it couldn't. It still can't. It doesn't know how to make the diamond engineering circuit.
Really?
Or a dictionary bug with 2 different types of diamond.
No, not the transmutation tablet, the AE system.
Oh, no, I was assuming that bug was going to be fixed by the time, but I was wrong.
You are very wrong.
I was very wrong.
So it doesn't work when you right-click them with flux ducts?
Correct.
So whose fault is that?
Tema!
Is it Tema or is it? I would think
blame
that's applied
them.
artistics.
No, it would be anything. I don't know exactly how it works, but I thought it was the mod that adds the power to add it. Because realistically, it was added for RF. It worked until thermodynamics came. It worked with the old ducts, as far as I know.
Could be, I don't know,
It might have been
an
API.
IMC or something.
I don't know exactly, but I know it works with other RF things. Works with fluid just fine for everything, I think. I don't know about ducts. Let me go check.
Alright.
If it doesn't work with the fluid duct, then it probably doesn't work because of thermodynamics. Not for anything that was done wrong, just probably not known about to work on.
Alright, so then in theory, I can come over here.
Okay.
Right.
Fluid, all the ducts do not actually edit the style. Buildcraft pipes work with it. So they set the water or fluid. Buckets set the fluid. I'm not really sure why.
Yeah, I probably just need to send a IMC value. We're splitting quite a lot.
We are. So then basically I could ditch all this stuff. Right, and we could say cable, RF tunnel, load, device missing channel.
Doing what?
I don't
Where?
know, whatever I'm doing.
Well, where?
I don't know if it's really missing channel, it might be lying.
If you're on the machine room, then probably.
Nope, it's online now. So let's do something that would be smeltery-ish. So if we put, for example, pulverizer, go, I'll even request more redstone stuffs. So that should actually run our induction smelter. Oh, right. Derp. I was gonna say. There we go. You should be running now. Draining RF. You're draining RF. You are draining RF. So then we could. in
Okay, I'm
theory-
heading to bed.
See you.
Good night.
Nice. That's kind of cool, Soren. I like this.
What, the P2P thing?
Yeah, like I've used it before. I know, like I know it works, but I just
Yeah.
like half of me kind of forgets it that exists sometimes.
I know.
And I know. It's one of those things that's easy to forget is there.
Just because it's kind of like transparent when you put them all next to each other.
Right.
The only thing that's tedious is when you decide to change the input.
Yeah.
You have to resync them all. I kind of wish you could kind of like just pull them somewhere. Reposition, I guess. Keep the
Yeah, I
configuration.
guess. Yeah.
Make a tag rather than, or a tag system rather than say, hey, this one, this one.
Right. So that is pretty cool. So I just powered up some of the machines in our machine room.
Oh, okay.
Were the metal formers and compressors never powered? I
They
did
drain
something.
energy from those things constantly. I meant to unhook the last.
All right, guys. So I think authentication servers are down. So I crashed in doing something, and now authentication servers are down. So what I'm going to do
Right.
is probably just wrap up the episode here. Anyway, so Daryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I will continue to expand our power grid or something, and Soren probably will too. And then next episode we'll come back, and we've pretty much got infinite power now, Soren.
Yes!
And we'll I don't know, do some malicious things with it. I'm sure
Itty bitty space.
we could probably have quite a few laser drills running.
Yes.
Not that we need them.
No. No. We need one. No, we don't.
No, I guess we don't really need them. All right, we'll figure it out though. All right, take it easy, guys.